What is good, my PacRats? Pac-Man Case here. I was just taking a little nap and then I was summoned by the bros over Gaming Off the Grid. We're talking about Wesker and Bobby. That's right. These guys were tagged by Chronic Spartan to get a question answered, and they in turn have asked the Pac-Man Case to answer it as well. And that question is, what franchise do I think should stick around for as long as possible? And on the other side, what franchise has been dead and buried that needs to be resurrected? So, stick around for my fantastic response to my broskies. Let's do it.
That's what I expected.
Welcome back. So friends, as I said, we're going to discuss a couple topics today. First one that I wanted to jump into was, what franchise do I think should stick around? And this one is very easy for me, which is why I'm doing it first. The franchise that I think should stick around for as long as humanly possible would be the Batman Arkham franchise. Now, there is a lot of reasons why I absolutely love this franchise, but when Arkham Asylum came out, oh my goodness. That might have been the first time I legitimately felt like Batman. The combos that were available, the scenery, the settings, the enemy. Ever since that series came out, I have found myself just waiting for the next one in the series. So after Arkham Asylum came Arkham City. Arkham City was so massive. The map, how expansive it was. Just to have Batman glide just felt like a peaceful experience. Those that have played Breath of the Wild, and when you are able to just have Link sail on the paraglider forever, is how you felt with Batman. But at any given time, you can just attack a group of enemies, which is the coolest experience out of all of them. Anything from the gadgets that you get to use in the games, the cameos and the characters that jump back out. This game series by Rocksteady has been absolutely phenomenal. The third one in the series, which was Batman Arkham Origins, kind of slipped up a tad for me. It was still good, but I felt like the story wasn't as strong, which is completely fine. But it kind of sailed through until the next one came out, which was Arkham Knight, which was one of the best stories told so far from a Batman game. Unfortunately, you spend way too much time in a tank, and if you guys have played it, the tank levels are absolutely infuriating. Aside from that, the series just keeps getting better and more entertaining and fun. You have so many fun secret puzzles. The Riddler trophies became an obsession of mine. I found myself going after them over and over and over, and I was so close on Arkham City getting all of the Riddler trophies, and then my system died, unfortunately. So when those things happen, it gets you a little irritated, but I have never stopped loving the Arkham series. If you guys have not played it, get on it. Fantastic. Let's get to the second question. All right, gamers, I said the second question was going to be difficult, and I'm not lying. I went and I stared at my game shelves for about an hour and a half as series just started popping into my head about which ones need to be resurrected that have just sat for too long. To go over where my head was at in this process as I was picking this franchise that needs to be resurrected, I kept finding things that I thought, yes, that's the one. Yes, these games absolutely need to come back. And I'm going to go through some of them quickly and then go for my major pick. So first and foremost, this is Army of Two. If you guys haven't played Army of Two, this is one of the coolest couch co-op games ever created. You play as Salem and Rios, two badass mercenaries, and you go around with your partner just screwing guys up. The coolest part of these games is something called an aggro meter. So your job, especially when you're working as a team, is one of you basically pisses off the enemy enough that all of your fire gets directed to that specific player, and the other person then is able to sneak around undetected. It is very cool mechanic. It is awesome to throw down. When the games first came out, me and my friends would couch co-op that all day long. The first one in the series, which is just Army of Two. After that came Army of Two 40th Day. These two games were both very, very good. They both held up. They were received pretty well from critics and players in general. Unfortunately, the series waned a little bit when they created Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel. It wasn't as fun. It wasn't as exciting. The story was very convoluted. It would be really nice for us to get some more couch co-op games. So get us a new Army of Two, please. That would be fantastic. And continuing walking down my game wall, this one popped out at me. And it was an interesting one for me to see. And that is Spyro the Dragon. Now, you're gonna say, wait, Pac-Man Case, they've made tons of Spyro games. Yes, they sure have, but not recently, because that train stopped sometime in like 2012. They had the Skylanders series, which was Spyro-esque, and it lived the same lore, and it was part of the same gaming universe. But actual stories, either rebooted or original, have not happened for almost 10 years. So if they're gonna create a new Spyro game, now is the time. The reignited trilogy came out. Everybody had a resurgence of love for Spyro the Dragon, and now is a perfect time for you to bring back Spyro. Give us a full-fledged game. You just did it with Crash Bandicoot. It's about time, and now we need it for Spyro, guys, so hook us up. I know I cheated on this one, guys, because there is way more franchises that I want resurrected than what I had that need to stick around, just because I have such nostalgia for them. But this one, which is still a very recent one, is actually my number one pick to have as a resurrected series. We got it. It was hot. It was fantastic. It was such a blast to play. And then they just stopped making it, which is ridiculous. And that is the Left 4 Dead series. If you want to play a badass couch co-op game with 4 players, you want to hook up your consoles, you want to play online, this is literally the funnest experience that you can have. Not only is it great for beginning players who are terrible at aiming, since it has a fantastic auto aim feature. They play on some popular classes that you would play in commonly Call of Duty, like a sniper or a tank. You know, somebody that's gonna run and gun, and that happens with the monsters that come after you. In Left 4 Dead 1, there is a smoker that's like a sniper. He throws his tongue at you, he captures you and throws you back up, and your job as a cooperative 4-player team is to take out these horde of zombies plus these special monsters and get past the level. And that is the coolest part of the Left 4 Dead series, is working as a team, going and protecting your other teammates, getting them released from their capture spot anytime that they die. It is a blast. I absolutely love this game. They even made it better with Left 4 Dead 2. They added some fantastic melee weapons, and the 2 stories crossed over, which is so awesome. That rarely happens these days with these games crossing over. But Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2, that just stopped. They stopped. They had Left 4 Dead 3, and it's been in development hell forever. I mean, they've had DLCs, and there was even some fan-made DLC made recently in 2020 because people miss this game so much. Valve, I know that you guys are possibly working on something, but get us a new Left 4 Dead 3. We want it. We need it. I know there is some spiritual successors out there. Number one, if you guys haven't played it, Earthfall, which is basically Left 4 Dead, but with aliens. Not as good, but if you want to just get that taste of Left 4 Dead, you need that satiation, pick this game up. Super cheap. I want to say $5-10 bucks. And you can have a blast with Earthfall if you are missing Left 4 Dead. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Guys, that is my picks for game series that I think should stay and ones that need a resurgence. Thank you very much, my bros Gaming Off the Grid, for involving me in this fantastic topic. What an awesome one to discuss with the gaming community. I hope that this goes around because I would love to know everybody else's picks. In the spirit of these videos, I'm going to tag my own people, and I want to get some responses back from you guys. We would love to hear what you have to say. My first pick is going to be Level857 Podcast. These guys are fantastic, entertaining. They push content out all the time, and they have so much experience combined as a team around gaming that I think that they will be able to respond to this question very well. So guys, have at it. enjoy it. Next, Davis Deadly. Please go check him out. He is a fantastic YouTuber. He has a lot of passion around his gaming, especially modern gaming, a lot of knowledge around it, and I think that he's going to be able to shout out some fantastic games on this series. Next, Lil Kong Gaming. This YouTuber has really specialized in having interviews with other YouTubers, especially kind of like smaller YouTubers, which is really, really helpful, not only for exposure, but for just the passion around the gaming community to kind of thrive from the little guy up. So thanks, Lil Kong, for that one, man. Also, I would like to do Retro Liquor. Retro Liquor is very, very entertaining. He's so close to 10K on Instagram, so guys, go help him out. Get him there. He has a great personality, very fun, fantastic. I think you'll have a lot of fun answering this question, so Retro Liquor, get after it. Next one is 90s are rad. My fellow Andy, this one goes out to you too, man. Have fun with it. Excited to see what you have to say. And last but not least is Dr. Gamelove. Guys, this is a very, very small channel. I would love if you went and gave him some support. His commentary is absolutely in-depth and fantastic on the games. You can tell he has a lot of drive and passion about what he does. Answer that for me, Dr. Gamelove. I would really appreciate having you be part of this, my friend. And that's it, guys. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching my silly content. If you like what I got going on, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that bell so you know when I make new videos, because I'm telling you right now, YouTube don't care about the little YouTuber, and we need your guys' support to get us thriving and going. So I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, be well, and sayonara.